We may not have had a playoff finish like 2012 or a Hall of Fame winner like last year, but the finish to the 2015 Dick's Sporting Goods Open was as thrilling and meaningful as any we've seen.
Yeah, that's right. Entering the day, everyone was counting on Rod Spittle to make a huge charge and a claim at victory, but it ended up a three-way race between Corey Pavin, Paul Goydos, and Jeff Maggart. All three were fighting for this shiny hardware to add to their very big trophy cases at home. To the leader early on, Rod Spittle on the first hole, and the putter was giving him troubles today. Comes up short. He had 4 bogeys on the round, shoot 2 over. To Paul Goydos, hunting for birdies early and often with maroon pants on full display. At 1, going right at the hole for birdie, and then on 2, circled his scorecard again to move to 10 under after 2 holes. Then the par 5 fifth. After an eagle chip, he continues to hit a smooth stroke, moves to 11 under par, good for the top of the leaderboard. But Jeff Maggart has been consistent the entire 3 days, and he showed us why he had a chance on Sunday to bring it home a huge championship. Birdies 1 after this great approach, and then on the second, takes that approach he just had and sinks it into the bottom of the cup to move to 10 under, and then on the par 5 third, he would just tap it in like Happy Gilmore said for 3 straight birdies, and the bird was the word for Maggart, shooting 5 under after 9.
To the turn we go. Spittle all but out of contention. Maggart on 10, looking to create distance from more than 30 feet. This making a championship run look likely. Rolls it in for birdie to move to 13 under. Then on the par 5 12, third shot from the bunker, rolls it to 5 feet. He'd convert the birdie to go minus 14. Goydos from the backside of the green on 12, looking to keep pace with Maggart. This for eagle. But he needed about 6 more inches of oomph on that putt. Must be nice to tap in for birdie. Pavin also converts the bird on 12. That puts him at minus 11. After a bogey on 15, though, Goydos could use a big birdie on 16, but blows the gimme and settles for par. That leaves him at 12 under coming down the stretch. Pavin sticking around thanks to this strong finish on the par 3 17. Chips in from the left side to go minus 11, but a bogey on 18 ends his day without a win. Goydos needs a birdie on 18 to put pressure on Maggart, but Goydos pulls it left and sends it a foot long. He once again taps in, this time for par. Maggart setting up the championship run, needs bogey or better on 18 to seal it. But the birdie putt leaves a 6 inches, a little bit there left to be desired. For the second straight year, we have a tap in to win it. Jeff Maggart, your 2015 Dick's Sporting Goods Open champion.
I was trying to make birdies at the end just to give myself a little cushion, and then getting it on the green on 18 with a 2-shot lead and knowing you can 3-putt and still win is kind of a good spot to be. So just finished strong at the end. I didn't make too many birdies, but I played steady golf and no mistakes.
With Colin Montgomery off this week, Maggart's 4th victory of the year leapfrogs him into first atop the Schwab Cup points list. This is the 2nd straight year the DSGO winner ended the weekend on top. Last year, Bernhard Langer took home the Schwab Cup trophy at the end of the season.
Okay, Jeremy, let's talk local dude, and that's Horsehead's Joey Sindelar. He started out the day tied for 42nd, but he climbed up on the par 4 16th. He's looking to catch that bird, but it goes just wide of the hole, and he'd settle for par. But in the end, the fist bumps were coming, and it came at the perfect time. A packed 18 green full of spectators, and they saw Joey at his best. Sinks the birdie on 18, and his son Ryan on the bag. Proud of Daddy. Father's Day a few months ago. Joey shot a bogey-free round to finish at 4 under, good for 34th.
They cheered, as they always have, cheered for me the whole week, and the fun part was I gave that read totally to Ryan, my son, and you know, of course, if he would have done what I would have thought was cockeyed, I would have overruled, but he called it right on the button, and that's where we played it, and it went in. So that was fun for us to share that.
I'm also pushing buttons all the time. Let's check out the other locals who came back to the area to compete. Utica's Wayne Levy making the birdie on par 3 17th. He finished at even par for the tournament. And Rochester native Jeff Sluman was making a slew of birdies yesterday, but didn't have such luck today. Just misses the bird on 16. He finished 1 under on the day and 5 under for the tournament.
The good shots you'll want to see that made the course so much fun to watch. To the par 5 third, Lee Jansen read the green perfectly with the right speed and touch. That's an eagle, 2 under for him. Finished tied for 12th. Jerry Smith turned on his eagle gear on 3 and made this putt. He finished at 10 under par and shot 5 under on the day. Another eagle on 16 from qualifier Neil Lancaster after driving the green. He sank the eagle from 10 feet and it created breaking news on the boards. Now to last year's champ, Bernhard Langer. On the par 5 8th, he sinks the birdie putt. He finished tied for 20th, 6 under par. To Ian Woosnam, the Englishman, makes birdie on the 3rd hole. He finished at 10 under par. I just gave up on the accent. 2011 champ John Houston had eagle opportunities all day, but settled for birdies because he likes to tweet. He finished at 9 under, good for 8th place.
Yeah, let's wrap up the 3-day championship. The Dix Open was awarded 2014 Players Award for Best Tour Event last year. This year continued to live up to its hype with a great country concert from Lady Antebellum and Sam Hunt on Friday to the great charity events all weekend long. Everyone thinks the excellent course conditions, the great community involvement, and a friendly tournament staff and sponsors make this a can't-miss weekend.
To be honored with the Players Award last year certainly speaks volumes, but to hear it on the first tee when I'm saying thank you to these guys and having each and every one of them tell me what a great experience they've had here in our community, the restaurants, the volunteers, the fans, I mean, it's good to know, and it speaks volumes in the community with which we live.
The Carides and the crew will be working on cleaning up the golf course tomorrow, and he said he's always looking to bring the best talent back to Endicott. Right now, let's take a final look at your leaderboard from the Dix Open. Well, Donnie, we made it.
Yep, 1 down, 8 to go. High school football starts this week.
This week, hard to believe. 4th and goal, 1 week from today.
That's it for sports. We'll be right back.